making a movie. I've never made a movie before. I need a good luck charm almost. And I always thought of myself in Kronos. It was a horrible performance. I'd love to be able to do it again. I think I understand the guy finally now. But I was more Guillermo's good luck charm than anything else. And as they say on the tarmac at some airport in Marseille, at the end of a very good film, that was the beginning of a very good friendship.
I think that, we are given two families in life. We have the one that comes from blood, and in every of my movies I show that family is the root of the best we have and the most horrible things that happen to us in our lives. And I think that you find true horror in family and true salvation. But there is a second family that you get to do when you work in this business, and that's the family you choose to. It's a family that you put together. If I ever killed anyone, the first guy I would call is Ron. I would say, get a shovel and get to my house. And I would say, we're digging this guy in. Because I truly trust him and love him that much.
He would then say, when all was buried, let's go eat.
But it is a matter of choice, and to find somebody that shares that adventure, you have to believe in each other completely, and you have to be willing to go into places that are absolutely unsafe, whether you're a director or an actor. And I think we've done that very, very happily. I think the movies I've done tonight, we have one example, believe in a very Mexican way that magic and reality exist right next to each other. I don't have the Anglo-Saxon approach to having to explain that. I really believe that monsters and the fantastic and the supernatural are at arm's length. I mean, they are really, truly, they are very close by, they are palpable. And you surround yourself with people that are willing to trust that that's going to work. Federico Lupi on Kronos read the screenplay in the movie years past, and he then later saw it in the Miami Film Festival. Finally, he'd never seen it. And I said, what do you think? And he comes out and embraces it and says, I said, what? It's a good movie! What do you mean? I said, I thought it was going to be a piece of shit! I said, what do you mean? He said, all that crazy stuff that you were doing, the archangels and plastic, and the guy licking the floor, and that American guy, what the fuck was that? And I always thought, this is never going to happen. But the same way with the movie you're about to see that was back on tonight. During the kidnapping of my father in 1997, I was writing this movie. I was writing this on the Count of Monte Cristo for Francis Coppola. And Pedro Almodovar and Agustin came to my house because they were co-producing the movie, and they had read the screenplay. And they were going to hear my proposal. And they came, they said, oh, it's horrible what is going on. But believe it or not, we ate. Even in the direst of times, I always have humor and food. And they have sustained me through the hardest of times. But we sat down, and Pedro said, but do you really think those two things are going to go together? The ghost and the war. Are they going to be two different movies? Are they going to be, and I said, not if I will it so. Not if I will it so, because I think that filmmaking is not an act of logic. Filmmaking is an act of faith. It's a declaration of a universe. And once you declare it, yes, there will be people that will never believe in that universe. But the people that work around you, the people closest to you, whether they are in your group of work or as audience members, those people that can be touched by that universe will be touched by that universe if you really declare it. You say, this is so. And it's a principle that I learned as a kid, as a baby, in fairy tales. Because in fairy tale logic, things just are. They just, there was a giant with bronze feet that lived in a cloud. You know what? If you want to argue, go fuck yourself. There was a giant with bronze feet that lived in a cloud. You have nothing to say about that. And I think that with Ron, the beauty of this is that he's always believed in that. He's always believed that possible moments in Hellboy or in Blade or any movie we've done together, we were going to be able to pull off. And I want to accept this in communion with Ronaldito. We'll go 50-50, right in the middle. And,
No, I'll have 2011.
Yeah, I got that message.
Can I do the movie and make it up?
Yeah, hold on, we go eat, I know. You got an Oscar. You got the Cannes Film Festival.
Yes.
But you don't have a visionary award yet, right?
I'm complete now.
Good sharp. You had to do an inscription because it's for your style and your imagination and your vision. It'll have your name on it, and don't let him get it because he will put his name on it. This is for your mother.
I like it. My mom, by the way, said, if they remember me, say hello.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you. A very quick introduction and a reason why you're watching this movie. How many have seen Devil's Backbone? Excellent. I love it. Well, this is not it, but it's going to change. Let me tell you why. They said, what movie do you want to show? And I said, Devil's Backbone. Because everywhere I go, I paint this movie. I have to paint it. To me, it's along with Casablanca is my dearest movie. This I call my first movie. Because Kronos was the exercise of a kid, somebody that was 26, 27, when we started shooting. There are mistakes in it. I still hurt a little bit. I love the movie, and then came Mimic, which was exactly as being, in a terrible gang attack by a motorcycle gang. It was truly. I still have some scars from that movie. And before doing Mimic, I used to wonder why are American movies so shitty? The Hollywood movies are so shitty. And then I knew. I went through the machine and it's beautiful. Just another little thing for the wasteland, there you go. And I felt really hollow after Mimic. I really felt very damaged. And I met Perlman in the Miami Film Festival where Luke saw Kronos. And he came to me. He didn't know me. He said, are you Guillermo del Toro? I said, yes, I'm Perlman. I essentially cracked myself. And he said, well, if you ever want to make another movie in Spanish, we would love to co-produce it because we love Kronos. And this was a gift of life after Mimic. And I was put to the test. This movie for me is not a ghost story. It's a story with a ghost. And there's a big difference. Because the ghost is used to reflect thematically and spiritually on the situation of all the characters and the country itself in a way. So ultimately the true evil in the movie is not the ghost, it's humans. And the tribute that I can say is the reason why I chose this movie is because it was the true beginning of my own style with the camera, the narrative, the more control, and I truly urge you to, if you saw Pan's Labyrinth and you're now seeing this movie for the first time, you will find many, many parallels, and I hope you enjoy it, and I thank you again.